Lynch and her VIP friends were excited to share with you more amazing music as the night goes along. How about this as a really bow and go gift? Okay, folks, we have a set of 4. This is called your basic colors, and over here, these are called the jewel tone colors. These are the world famous microwave mugs with the vented lids. We launched them last year to much fanfare. They are back better than ever. $18.95 with 2 flex pay of under $10. Again, each one comes with its color coordinated box. These things are awesome. We're talking soups and coffees and teas and leftovers and everything in between. He's here, the man, the famous man from TV, Mr. Mark Gill.
How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you.
Look how dressed up he is with this.
I'm very Christmassy. Match the thing behind me. I know what's going on here.
It's very creative of you.
In fact, if we want to talk holidays, how about you enjoy a little bit of fresh apple cider? Now while we talk about our microwave mugs. Now, listen, Bell & Howell's been doing one thing and one thing only for the last 100 years, and that's innovating products in our home. And here's what they've done. They figured out the way to take the biggest waste of space in your kitchen, your microwave, and use it for more than just popcorn and heating up water. Watch this. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about our mugs is our giant capacity, 22 ounces. That means that each mug is going to be good for 2 to 3 servings, whether you're heating up lunch, just something quick and simple like a can of soup, or if you're going to cook from scratch like we're going to show you. Now, the magic is in the lid, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth in a second. There's 3 tabs, 1, 2, 3. You are on triple lockdown. And there's a vented lid up top here, which I'll talk about in just a second. So let's talk about, cooking from scratch, because that's what we all want to do with this. We want to find a way to use our microwave for something handy, right? Now, if you're the cook at home, then you know that something as simple as an omelet can do as much damage to the dirty dishes pile as a steak dinner. So let me show you this here. I've got my sausage, I've got a little bit of diced veggies, and I have my cheese. That quick and that simple. There's no pots, there's no pans, there's no stove, there's no fire, there's no cooking. I'm gonna lock it 3 ways. Now, I got a very cool animation that's gonna show you exactly what happens inside the microwave once we put this in. And by the way, this omelet's gonna be ready in less than 2 minutes. So
Don't
guys,
blink.
Here, have a look. You've got 4. Now, it's not your choice of. You get them all of them, which I absolutely love. Now, I've said it before, the magic is in that lid. That lid has a vent on it. So here's what that does. First of all, once you lock that lid into the place, no more mess in the microwave. I'm going to tell you, I love that. Right? And what it does is it allows the mug to harness the microwaves in your microwave. It uses them for cooking. No more hot spots, no more white rubber on one side and cold on the other. It keeps the heat even, and that vent allows exactly the right amount of steam to escape from the top. Now, the lid also acts, when you notice, it grabs that condensation as it comes up and introduces it back into the food. It's almost like a braising lid, but you don't need the weight because it's locked down. So have a look at the end result here, guys. How about this? How about omelets, no kidding, like the one you just saw me make, in less than 3 minutes. Are you kidding me with it?
That's awesome.
It's perfect. It's gorgeous.
And no cleanup, Mark.
No cleanup. Everything's dishwasher safe. We've got our veggies at the same time. By the way, here you go. Take your omelet, add